I'm not a lawyer, but let me tell you about the last 3 things that have happened in the YSL RICO case over the last 24 hours. First up, the new judge that's been assigned to oversee the recusal of Judge Glanville. Her name is Judge Krause. Well, last week, she gave the state a deadline of 5 p.m. on Monday, meaning yesterday, to file a response on if they believe Judge Glanville should be recused. Well, right before 5 p.m. came yesterday, Attorney Love submitted a request for an extension of that deadline, saying that she had a medical family emergency, and Judge Krause accepted that request. So now the state is expected to submit a written response to if they believe Judge Glanville should be recused or not by tomorrow, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Spoiler alert, they are absolutely going to say that he shouldn't be recused. Number 2 update, Brian Steele has filed another motion. This is a supplemental motion to his original motion to recuse Judge Glanville. In layman's terms, he filed the first motion and then was like, actually, hold on, I got more to say. So that's what he filed late last night. I read the entire supplemental motion on my YouTube channel, so go check it out if you want to know everything that's in there. But here are just a few clips from that live. This motion applies to lawyers Love and Hilton, in addition to Judge Glanville, as all 3 are material witnesses in this case. This motion also timely moves to recuse the Honorable Judge Krause. So Steele is now also saying that Judge Krause should be recused based upon the fact that she sits on the Fulton County Superior Court bench with Judge Glanville, and that in April 2024, Judge Glanville contributed $2,000 to Judge Krause's reelection campaign. There is not a scintilla. I love when people use scintilla. Judge Glanville must be recused from any further action on Mr. Williams' case. The criminal justice system in Fulton County, in the state of Georgia, and in America has been attacked by the conduct of these 3. This injustice must end immediately, beginning Judge Glanville removed and disqualified from Mr. Williams' case. Thereafter, this motion is also timely made for Lawyer Love and Lawyer Hilton to be removed and disqualified from this trial, and the Fulton County District's Attorney's Office must be investigated for their improper conduct. Judge Glanville must be recused and disqualified. Judge Glanville must be removed, disqualified instanter. Judge Glanville must be removed. Judge Glanville must be removed. Even non-lawyers, shout out to I'm not a lawyer, but even non-lawyers can see that Judge Glanville, Lawyer Love, and Lawyer Hilton are not acting in an ethical manner. These 3 lawyers he calling him a lawyer now? Must be recused and removed from this case. Glanville must be removed as he has proven to have actual bias as well as the appearance of bias. Again, he ends it. Recusal is mandated. Judge Glanville must leave Mr. Williams' case. Judge Glanville must be removed. Glanville is so involved in this controversy that his objectivity can reasonably be questioned, and he must be removed. Mr. Williams must be granted a reasonable bond. Oh, he's also, okay. That's the first time he mentioned bond in here. This trial is a farce. Judge Glanville, what? Must be removed. You know how he ends it? Must be recused. Love and Hilton are necessary witnesses and they must be disqualified. Judge Glanville must be removed. This conduct must end and all 3 of these lawyers must be disqualified. Love, Hilton, and Glanville must be disqualified from further action. Judge Glanville, Lawyer Hilton, and Lawyer Love have a lot of explaining to do and must all be removed from this case. Steele is also saying that Krause has to recuse from presiding over the recusal motion. So in case you missed the point, the big takeaways from that motion is that Steele is asking for Glanville, Love, and Hilton to all be recused. And he also joined in on Doug Weinstein's earlier motion that says that Judge Krause should also be recused. And then the third and final update is that Judge Krause has already responded to those motions for her to be recused and all of Fulton County Superior Court judges to be recused. And the short version is, she denied them all. And the reason for her denial is based on 3 things. The first is the Georgia Supreme Court has ruled that campaign contributions from one judge to another is not enough on its own to warrant a judge be recused if the contribution that was given was not exceptionally large. Judge Krause goes on to say that the Code of Judicial Conduct says that as long as the campaign contribution is less than the maximum allowed by law, whoever has filed the motion for the judge to be recused has to include additional reasons in their affidavit as to why they should be recused. So campaign contribution is not enough on its own. You got to have more reasons than that. And then the other reason Judge Krause says she's denying this motion is because Uniform Superior Court Rule 25.4 says that in multi-judge circuits like Atlanta, recusal motions have to be randomly assigned to judges using an existing random and partial case assignment method. So as long as the recusal motions are randomly assigned to a judge and not like handpicked, Judge Krause says this is fine. So She denies the motion for recusal. Krause also uses these same reasons in Diamante Kendrick's motion, but she also adds that the required affidavit was missing from that motion, so she denies that one on those grounds as well. Again, the full video is on my YouTube page, so go check it out if you want the full reading.